Welcome, Hoarders. They're going to be playing some more Grand Theft Auto 5. And this testing Tuesday, we're going to be testing the Canis Freecrawler, which is based on a Resvani tank. Sorry, I am still sick. As of the time I'm recording this, I'm doing like a pre-recording for next week's. That way it's ready. But as far as this vehicle goes, I do kind of like it. Has a very, very good wheelbase for like off-roading and stuff like that. It's got the good entrance and exit for the for going up hills and stuff like that. All around, I would say it's a very decent. I'm not saying it's a very good, but it's a very decent off-roader. As far as GTA 5, I don't know how good the real-life version would actually be. It has a couple drawbacks. One of them being that I've talked about it in the past. Me and my friends have an idea for a video about going around the entire diameter of the map, like the outside, without touching any main roads. And one of my friends tried using this, and it has a very similar body style to the Ford Bronco that they added on here. I don't remember what it's called in-game, but it has a very similar like handling line as far as it being very top-heavy, and not being very good at staying like keeping grip when you're on top of a rock and stuff like that. What else? Acceleration's not great. Top speed's not great. Braking's decent. Handling's not the best. It's kind of oversteery. What else? When I say the entrance and exit, I mean, like, the front bumper. See, I'm starting to go up the hill, and the front bumper doesn't bottom out, and the same for the rear. That's what's really good about this vehicle. The downside, like I was saying, is the the grip. It just doesn't have an amazing amount of grip. It can go up certain things, but you have to have quite a bit of speed beforehand. Seems to be doing pretty good here. The one thing I do wish is that all the vehicles that have snorkels, I wish the snorkels actually worked and actually made a difference in how deep of water you could go. Because realistically, with a snorkel, you could go in a vehicle like this, I would say up to probably the windowsill if you wanted to. It's supposed to be just so your engine doesn't get hydrolocked, but it's not really a factor at all in the actual game. But I really don't have much more to talk about this. So let's head on over to the test track and see what we can get. Honestly, I don't see this probably being the fastest vehicle in the off-road category. It's just not that fast. One of the reasons that I'm doing this one now, though, is because I started buying all the cars that I didn't own previously to test, and I'm pretty much buying them in the reverse order, if that makes sense. Ba-da-da. It really sucks recording when you're sick, too. Because, like, I even put this stuff off for a while because I was like, well, I want to wait until my voice is normal again. Which, obviously, as of, like, the day of, you definitely know whether you're going to sound good or not. Hopefully this is gone tomorrow. I am feeling better since, yesterday. It's mostly, it's just a very bad sinus infection, that's all. And I'm trying to keep my like throat clearing to a minimum so it doesn't peak my microphone and annoy you guys. Wow, I never realized how slow this car is. And I did double check to make sure it's maxed out too. And I actually did try to base it as much off of the Resvani tank that I could. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. It looks like quite a beast of a vehicle. I will say that the real life version looks better to me than this one. Yeah, it's already max speed. It's got a baby steering wheel, just like the last week's video with the what was it? The Lamborghini SUV. I think it was the Tauros on here. Come on, buddy. You can go. No, this is not going to be a fast time. We're already at 2.5 minutes. Like 2:06, I believe, is the fastest time we've had. I'm sure it'll beat the half track, though. If it doesn't beat the half track, that's quite sad. What did we get? We got 2 minutes 42.164 seconds. I almost mixed those numbers up. I can already tell you that is not a quick time. But let's still head on over to leaderboard and see where we placed. On the test track, the Canis Freecrawler finished in 115th place at 2 minutes 42.164 seconds. Like I said at the very beginning, I didn't expect it to do well, and it didn't. It was no surprise to me that it didn't get a very good time, considering it is an off-road vehicle. None of the off-road vehicles are really that quick, other than like the Contender and the I can't remember the name of it. The Jeep with the truck bed. That's like an extremely fast, like different case scenario of a very fast off-road vehicle. But now let's head on over to the drag track and see what we can get over there. Just so you guys know, I am no longer doing the off-road course that I made for the Testing Tuesday videos. I only used it a few times in the past. It was originally supposed to be only for like rally cars, off-road vehicles, and stuff like that. But it seems to be an irrelevant test, really, because no one's really doing many races off-road anyway with these vehicles, and I would definitely have to look into designing a better track to begin with. It was 29 something, so I think it rolled on to 30. Nope. We got 29.164 seconds. I'm not sure how quick that is, so let's head on over to leaderboard, see where we placed. On the drag track, the Canis Freecrawler finished in 113th place at 29.164. The thing I find weird is that both times ended in a 164, which is really not that, it's not common at all, really, for two vehicles to get the same time. It's more common to happen on like the drag track than it is the test track, because it shouldn't take as long. It's all closer together, but I don't know. The vehicle feels very, how could I put it? It's kind of underwhelming. It's not that good at really anything. Yeah, it's good at climbing up like decently steep mountains, but it's nothing like I said, we were trying to use that around the map, and it had weird suspension glitches where it would just pop upward and then it would roll over. So I really don't recommend it if you're trying to crawl, like actually crawl stuff, which crawl is even in the name. There's better vehicles for that. I would really like to actually test the Dubsta 6x6 because it's 6-wheel drive and it should technically be better at doing that stuff, but I haven't bought it again yet. I did own it like 2 different times, but I ended up getting rid of it. But it's such a cheap vehicle for today's standards that it shouldn't be a problem to get a hold of again. But please post in the comments down below of a vehicle you'd like to see me test in the next episode of Testing Tuesday. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and I'll see you in the next one. And if you did enjoy the video, make sure you like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Don't forget to click one of my previous, next, and related videos, and don't forget to check out my other social medias in the description down below.